Alright guys, welcome to a game of domination. I'm going to start this off by playing for about 3 minutes as if I was playing in a TDM, meaning I'm going to care about my kill streaks, I'm going to look for the kill, I'm going to hunt it out, I'm going to try and own the engagement while hunting. That claymore spot is a really good one, by the way. The red lines are masked by all the little leaves coming out, so you're pretty much hidden, and you can often get a decent sort of kill if you leave it and walk away. So that's a handy little tip. But yeah, I'm playing domination here. I am going to play TDM to show you how bad it is when people don't play the objective and basically make this mistake for the first 3 minutes. So I've capped A and we're having trouble at B. My buddy D-Rec914 lets me know that he's having a lot of trouble getting B. There's a lot of people over there, and I'm like, well, fine, I'll just go over to C. What harm can that do? Because then we'll have 2 flags. So I sneak around the corner here and I see a sniper, and he's obviously done a good thing and placed a claymore. It's nearly gotten me, and I go to stun him, and I'm actually saved here because just as I creep around the corner, my teammate comes around the corner and gives the sniper something else to shoot at, which lets me take out the sniper, and then we both survive and we both get the thing. But let's see. But of course, as soon as we get C, they get A, and you'll see the old nursery rhyme pop up on the screen there. And it really is a case of ring around the rosies. You're just you get one, and then you move around to get the next one, and they've moved at the same time. So, you've lost the one you had originally, and then you're going to move around again. Rinse, repeat, and do it all over again. So, I jumped down the middle here because I saw my buddy there on the left trying to go for B, and I pick up a quick few kills here, hiding out in the middle, which of course is ridiculously dangerous, hiding out in the middle of any map. So I'm kind of freaking out, and I'm crouched the whole time, and I'm wondering how long I'm going to last, which I'm sure isn't very long. And then, of course, I move into the caves. Now, what have we spent now? About a minute and a half, and I haven't even tried to go for B. Like, I'm literally just looking for my next kill. So I'm running Harrier, AC-130, and nuke on this one. And clearly, I'm just being selfish, and I'm going for the nuke. I'm looking for the kill. Couldn't give a shit about the flags. That's not the way you're going to win. Now, look at this. 47 to 29, so they've basically got 50 points and we've got 30. Again, could I care less? Of course not. I'm 4-0 right now though, and I check it. That's nice, but it's not doing me much for to get my to actually get the game won. So I get my 5th kill there. Set up again, and I'm like, yeah, this is nice, this is great. I'm in a TDM. Wait, no, I'm not in a TDM. So I'm gonna get myself killed because I'm being selfish, and they're gonna rush me. And I'm going to go up like an idiot and go for a revenge kill. And I'm going to find the guy, and he's going to kill me. So I promise, enough TDM, let's go play some domination. This is what I should have done. I should have come through here, through B, and then taken this position. Grab B and look here between these 2 spots. Now moving on towards C, you see where you sort of come over the edge here and get up towards where C is, and that's the image, that's what they were looking at, and that's what they had from C. And this is the distance they traveled, and I traveled in reverse, when we started the game here, all the way over to A where I was. Long, long way. So let's have a look at the 3 different positions you can take up when you're playing domination on Afghan. You can either cover A, B, like this. You got the 2-man bunker to keep you cover when you're running between, and it's not that far to go. We had A spawn, so that looked pretty sexy to us. You can cover B, C, which is kind of easier if you have the other spawn. A little bit close together, not as much air cover. Or you can cover AC, and yeah, my handy tip of the day, don't hold C and A. Absolutely suck. They crap. Way too far to run. So, now I'm going to go over, and I've told my buddy, right, look, I'm getting A rather, I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to be a rock at A. Whatever happens, we're not going to lose A. I am going to have A. And he's like, all right, cool. I'll play the role of the runner. I'm going to run between A and B, and we are going to go and get B, and we're going to hold B. And that's what we're going to do. And everyone else on our team who is, well, sitting there sniping. Now, to be fair, that kid sniping was probably making the situation a little bit safer for me to be able to go and cap A. So I'm grateful to him. I'd seen a sniper, and that's what I was looking for. And here I'm putting down suppressive fire. I'm like, just don't come over the ridge of me right now. And of course, when he fires an RPG at me, I'm like, well, your rocket kind of beats my bullets. So I'm gonna bounce out, specifically because I've actually already got the flag. Now, of course, they're rushing us, and we're getting a lot of heavy fire coming in now, and they're trying to take back A, because they're sort of under the impression that they've got B and we've just got A, so we're going to be moving around, and maybe we're going to try and hold C. And I'm like, I don't care about C at this point. It's way too hard to control from either B, because you don't have the air support, or A, because it's way too far away. So I'm like, look, let's push as hard as we can to go and get A and hold out A and B for the rest of the game. My buddy's like, yep, sure, not a problem at all. So I'm literally like sort of playing the sneak around the corner game with all the snipers here in the one-man bunker, with the guys that can be rushing the two-man bunker, and then anyone who's in the middle of the plane and coming around the corner of the plane. And in a second here, someone's going to get a UAV and pop that up. And as soon as that happens, oh yeah, by the way, God, I picked this gun up and I had no clue why. I was like, yeah, put that down again. I hate thermal anyway, but I really hate thermal on an assault rifle. It's retarded to me. My buddy Direk, by the way, had put a claymore on A facing down into the pit. So when that kid came over the top there, I didn't have to kill him. His claymore just wiped the kid out, and that was a great place. So there you go. The UAV got called up. I saw the kid edging around the corner by the nose tip, so this was like a free kill for me. I was like, thank you very much, UAV. And that's the power of having two different team members running two different sets of kill streaks. So my buddy Direk's running really low, and he's putting up UAVs all the time. And for me, I'm running really high because I want to get my air support in the air. And once we get A, B, and C, and we just got B, and I got to tell a funny story while I'm doing this. While I'm sitting here, crouching behind this car here. So my buddy Direk had been on B, capturing him, and he got rushed at B, and he was just hiding down on the other side of the wall there. And they'd all come up and rushed him, and they couldn't find him. And you know how it kind of stops. You stop taking it when they're around you because you're sort of fighting over it. They couldn't understand why they weren't taking it or what was happening. So they moved away a little bit, and he took it almost immediately because it was really, really close to being taken, and they still couldn't find him. And one of the guys walked up to him lying in the grass there, and he basically just swiped and knifed his ankles and killed the guy. And it still took them another 5 or 6 seconds to figure out where the hell he had been. So here I'm like, I'm not 100% positive I can trust my teammates, so I'm putting down that claymore as an early warning sign. Just be like, right, there's people rushing you from that, and because they've rushed us from B towards A quite a few times and up the middle there by the plane, and got themselves killed for their troubles, and maybe they've learned now. So I'm like, yeah, maybe I should go and have a look here. So obviously I've just got that kill, and I'm like, all right, they're rushing us. Our buddy got killed. Let's have a look here. I'm sure, yeah, see, grenade goes off. All right, they're going to be rushing us. I see the two heads, and I see them both pop over. Thank you very much for my Harrier. So there was my Harrier and my 8th kill. Obviously, more than likely, there's more of them coming around the corner there. So I dropped the Harrier down, and, yes, there was a kill, and I'm pretty sure there was a hit marker there, too. So I'm like, right, buddy, and I'm shouting it out. I'm like, right, I've got my AC-130. I'm a kill or two away from it. I'm pretty sure I'll get it here. And then, I'll put some hurt down on them. Almost at that point in time, he shouts out. He said, "Yeah, they're rushing B. So if you do get it, put some fire right down on B as soon as you get it." I'm like, "Will do, no worries." I'm a little worried because there's only me over here by A, so I'm just about to move up in case I don't get my AC-130. I'm like, no, I'm good. I can control it from here. So the first thing I do is move over, boom, straight down on B, get him. I shout out that there's a guy going into the two-man bunker, which I probably won't get, and I didn't. So now my buddy knows that, pay attention to that. I tell him they're also, covering him from C towards B, and he's like, yeah, I'm totally getting over on here. I'm like, all right, I'll try and get as much power down on it as possible. I'm shouting out to everyone, like, get themselves over to B, because that's where the majority of the firepower is and where they're rushing us from. And then, as I'm going here, you're trying to tell people where they are as much as possible. Even if you get them, they'll probably be respawning, and you can keep saying, right, I missed this guy and he's heading in this direction. So it's really sort of helpful to be doing that while you're playing on your AC or on your AC-130. So I think we've got 27 kills here. If you take away the 5 I had before, I'm up to 22, and I'm like, wow, dude, seriously, another 3 kills, and I've got my nuke, and all that from basically just playing defensive, dominating controlling the area that I was meant to be dominating, and being that this game is called Domination, you know, that kind of makes sense. I appreciate I was being a bit camping. So there's my 23rd kill, and that guy gets me. I look up to try and throw a stun, and I didn't have one, and then he killed me. So I was a little annoyed I didn't get the nuke, but life will go on. I played my role well. You know, I held down that area of the map, and that was kind of the point. So I'm looking around, and you know, 171 to 141, we're doing pretty good. Shouldn't be a problem to win at this point. I'm kind of annoyed, but you know, also pretty happy that, you know, I turned this around, and even the first 3 minutes kind of sucked. I was like, hey, we can do this. Let's hold on. And then after a while, I'm like, you know what? It's 180 to, what is it, 145 now? It'll be 180 to 146, 181 or something. I'm going to go and turn on Randy Savage mode, or Sandy Ravage mode, and see what I can do here. Now, I am no Sandy, so this doesn't go that well, but I had a little bit of fun just rushing the spawn for 1 or 2 kills at the very least. So the Spaz is out in hand, and I'm rushing around the corner and finger ready on the trigger, and blap, get him the headshot. I come around the corner here and find these 2 kids absolutely oblivious. Full time to take out my UMP, take them both out. I heard this kid and saw him, and 1, 2, and finally get him on the 3rd one, and the 5th and the 6th guy finally take me out. But I had 4 quick fun kills there, just to end the match, and that's basically it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. I really hope that, you know, people pay more attention to getting the objective and not caring about being campers. God, I had that guy, by the way. If the game had lasted another half second, that guy would have been dead. You know it. Anyway, double thumbs up for me, guys. Take it easy.